Bridge Street Row West. This quiet corner of the Rows is also home to one of Chester's most historic buildings, the Three Old Arches. The trio of simple spans might seem unremarkable, especially studied at row level, yet it dates from 1274 and has a few claims to fame. The Three Old Arches is both part of the city's only surviving medieval row frontage and the largest known example of a stone-walled hall from the Middle Ages. It's also believed to be England's oldest shopfront. Look through any of the three arches for a fantastic view of the Tudor Revival building opposite. See its inscriptions, figurines and carved panels. They depict scenes from the Old Testament. You can get a really good view right by the balcony rails because in this part of the row there are no stallboards, the large slabs of wood, tile or stone between the balustrade and the passageway. The building we're looking at was designed by the architect Thomas Edwards, who is thought to have been much influenced by Bishop Lloyd's house. You can discover more about that building on the Watergate Street Row South section of this trail. Back on the row, continue forward to hop over two tiny bridges that cross the tops of Pierpoint Lane and Commonhall Street before returning to the intimate atmosphere created by the row's low ceilings. Walk forward, heading north, below the low ceilings towards the Dutch houses at numbers 22 to 24. A trio of gabled buildings from the 17th century, the Dutch house's sense of self-importance is evident from its jettied facade, which juts out over the street. The Dutch reference hints at Chester's former role as a port. The Romans first established a harbour where you'll now find the Rudi racecourse. By the time this house was built, the fortunes of the rival port at Liverpool were on the rise. Chester's main business had been with Ireland, trading goods such as coal and cloth, but it began to make links with the Low Countries in an attempt to compete. At the shop Susie Kay's, one of the Dutch houses, the friendly staff will show you some of the original features. They include vast sandstone fireplaces and old timber beams with a seafaring tale to tell. You're now passing through the area once known as the Corvises Row, where shoemakers worked. It's one of several areas of the rows attributed to trades. Another example occupied the whole of the opposite row, which is believed to be the 16th century workplace of mercers who sold textiles. You've now reached Watergate Corner, where you can continue on the next part of our circular journey through the Chester Rows.